I have to speak some words of encouragement to myself, to assure myself, remind myself that this is absolutely the beginning to something great. I was offered an opportunity with KAZ Radio and Television Network to start my own show. When I went to them, that's not what I was even looking for. I was hoping to get some part-time experience in the studio, kind of build up my resume so I could get myself back into the media field. I studied communications and graduated with my bachelor's in communications in 2016 from Notre Dame College. And I remember right out of school, I was struggling to find a job. The last 6 months of school, it was very hard. I was getting rejection letters, didn't have enough experience, got turned down from the radio stations, and some of the stations weren't even offering opportunities at the time I was applying. So I felt kind of stuck, so I began applying to just any job at that point that required a bachelor's degree, just trying to get in where I fit in, because I knew I was going to have to start paying bills. I was with my grandmother at the time, living with her, but I needed to start making some money. I have a son, so bills were going to start adding up at some point, or I was going to have to start taking on some new bills and some new responsibilities, and I needed the money to pay for it. So any job at that point would work for me. So I came across this opportunity with a Guardian agency, and they offered me a position as a case representative. During that time, I was just happy to find a job, and it didn't hit me until maybe a year into it that I started questioning my career path and asking myself, am I applying what I learned? Am I applying my skills to this field? Well, part of my job is advocacy, or advocating for adults with developmental disabilities. So I always rationalize that advocacy and communications does go hand in hand, which it does. But this is not the field that I was interested in all through college. I wanted to be a media major. I wanted to make movies. I wanted to do something with television or radio, entertainment. And then I started thinking about what my calling was, and I feel called to serve. So then I started thinking, okay, this job is in alignment with my calling. I'm serving people, but I'm passionate about service, but I also have the skills in communications. I know how to write scripts. I know how to develop content and produce. This is what I did in college with our school's first radio station. I was on the production team. We developed the format, content, produced show ideas, and did research and data to see what people wanted to hear. These are my skills. And then I realized I want to serve and use media as my platform to inform, engage, and to make connections with people. What I'm doing on this job currently as a case representative, I'm providing information, I'm engaging people, I'm making connections with people. This is my calling. I'm pointing out resources to people. I'm promoting self-advocacy to people, showing them resources are out there, and showing them also that it's available in their own communities, pointing out they don't have to go too far to get what they need. It's right here at home. And that's exactly what I want to do in media. It's not all about the entertainment anymore. I'm in it to serve the masses. So I'm recording this video as a reminder, to make a reminder for myself, something I could tune into when I'm forgetting or feeling lost in the direction that I'm headed, that I'm in it because I have combined my skills, my passion, and my calling together. Back to this opportunity that was presented. I came knocking just for some part-time experience, maybe do a few announcements in between their shows on KAZ. And it just turned into something I had not even expected. I went in thinking, oh, I'll just be an announcer for them just to get the experience. And it turns into an offer where the owner of the station asks, how would you like to produce your own show? I have no idea. I was not expecting that. I had no idea this is what it was going to turn into for me. My thinking was so small going in. I was just saying, let me just get in to fit in. And it just turned into me being offered an opportunity to really showcase my skills. And an opportunity for me to reach out to, I live right outside of Cleveland, grew up in Cleveland my whole life. I live in a great city, and people who live here, they struggle with viewing the city in a positive. They struggle with seeing the greatness in the city. And I want to point out that this city is great. There are wonderful resources here. There are wonderful people here we can connect with. We're a great city as a whole, and this is what I'm using this show. I'm using this show as a platform to really showcase Cleveland, all we have to offer, an opportunity for me to tap into my creative thinking and produce something great that is going to change people's lives and inspire them to be greater and advance my community. I want to promote Cleveland, and I want this show to be an inspiration and initiate. I want it to be an inspiration and to initiate some kind of change, improvement. I want it to be the start of progress. So this is what I'm envisioning for the show. I don't know how it's going to take off, but I know, I have no doubt in my mind that it's going to take off. This is the takeoff. And I'm excited to see where we're going to go, even if I just reach one. To reach one is to reach the millions. If I could get through just to one person, I could get through to millions. On this show, I'll be promoting love, change, improvement, growth, and healing. I had to make this video to keep myself inspired. This is why I'm in it. These are my gifts. This is my calling. This is why I'm in it. So I have identified a way to pair the two, and I'm just so thankful to God that He allowed this opportunity to happen. Like, I went knocking, and the door opened up, offering more than I had even imagined. And although the opportunity may seem, I'm starting at a very small station, it's not as popular as our FM stations 107.9 or 93.1, But it's a start. I wasn't even, other stations hadn't even considered me. So even the smallest platform, I can leave the greatest impact, even from the smallest platform. So this is my start. And I'm just going to keep myself inspired, keep myself motivated, because I have a mission to fulfill, and I'm exactly where I need to be to get started. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you've been inspired to follow it, whatever your passion is. Do some digging to identify your own mission in life and figure out a way to apply your skills to fulfill your mission. Take care. I'll see you next time.